Old wives' tales. What are old wives' tales? Are they stories told by old married women and passed on from one generation to the next? Stories told by ombin next. And next. B, traditional beliefs which aren't based on facts, which often fakes. C, fibs told by old people who have lost their memory. Read the opening paragraph of the article to check your answer. Old wives' tales. 1, carrots help you see in the dark. 2, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Eating bread crusts makes your hair go curly. 4, fish is brain food. 5, chocolate causes acne. 6, chicken soup is good for colds. 7, eating cheese before bedtime will give you nightmares. Give jintmirs. 8, wait an hour after eating before you go swimming. 9, feed a cold, starve a fever. Feed cald. 10, sucking your thumb will give you buck teeth. 11, cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. 12, pulling out one grey hair makes 2 grow in its place. 2 makes place. 13, counting sheep helps you fall asleep. 14, touching a toad will give you warts. Warts. People in many English-speaking countries are brought up hearing the old wives' tales below. Are any of these familiar in your country? At exercise 3, read the old wives' tales in exercise 2 again and decide if they are true, false, F, or partly true. Exercise 4. Now read the article to see if you were right. Exercise 5. Match the words in A and B to make collocations from the article. Then match them to the definitions A to H. Column A, 1, commonly held. 2, oddly. 3, nutritious. 4, almost. Worth. 6, detrimental. 7, wide of, wade of. 8, spot. Column B, unanimous. On, effects. The mark. Enough. Keeping off. Beliefs. Diet. Definitions. A, that practically everyone agrees on. B, right. C, surprisingly. D, negative consequences. E, things that many people think are true. F, a good idea to avoid. G, food, which is good for you. H, wrong. Exercise 6. Like many magazine articles, this text is written in an informal conversational style. For example, the writer uses contractions instead of full forms. Find examples in the article of the following conversational techniques. Addressing the reader informally. Address their informally. Be using questions and exclamations and exclamations. C, using informal words and phrasal verbs. Using informal. D, using informal adverbs and adverb phrases like obviously. Using obviouses, obviously. E, letting the reader know what the writer feels. Writer feels. What do you think? Why do people dismiss old wives' tales? Is there any value in such tales? Why? Why not? Can you think of any traditional remedies which have actually been proven to be of use? Project Find. Find 4 or 5 long-standing and more recent old wives' tales from your country. Think about what people often say about sitting in front of the TV, reading in poor light, foods to avoid, etc. Then do some research and find out if your chosen old wives' tales have any truth in them.
Pages 16 and 17. Exercise 4.
Old wives' tales. Not such nonsense after all? Old wives' tales are commonly held beliefs which aren't based on facts and therefore, by definition, may be untrue. They exist in all cultures and are passed down from one generation to another. We can't be sure when, where or how old wives' tales came about. The English term means old women's proverbs and comes from Old English, when the word wife meant woman. Today we know for a fact that the majority of old wives' tales are nonsense. We know, for example, that however many carrots we eat, we won't see better in the dark. We are more likely to go orange instead. And few of us believe that touching a toad will give us warts, or that eating cheese late at night will give us nightmares. However, before dismissing all our old wives' tales, let's take a closer look at some and see if there is any truth in them at all. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Clearly, if you break a leg or catch malaria, no amount of apples will help you. Nevertheless, scientists have discovered that apples contain not only vitamins, but also antioxidants that can improve health and may even prevent cancer. So chomping on an apple every day might indeed keep the doctor away. Eating bread crusts makes your hair go curly. Ridiculous, of course. Curly hair is genetic. But oddly enough, the crust has more nutrients and fibre than the squidgy bit in the middle, so you'll do well to eat them up anyway. Fish is brain food. Scientists are almost unanimous in advising us to eat more oily fish. Why? Because fish oils contain fatty acids which are crucial for the brain. So this one is true. Chocolate causes acne. Luckily, this is untrue. It's bad enough having spots without having to give up chocolate too. All the same, too much sugar and a poor diet won't help, so it's worth keeping off the junk food. Chicken soup is good for colds. However unlikely this may sound, there is some truth in it. Chicken soup has been found to reduce inflammation of the lungs and slow down the activity of white blood cells that can cause the inflammation. So it may well help you get over a cold. Wait an hour after eating before you go swimming. Research has shown that going for a gentle swim or playing in the pool straight after lunch won't cause cramps or have any other detrimental effects, whatever your granny says. However, if you're thinking of doing 50 lengths of an Olympic swimming pool, it might be an idea not to have a 3-course meal just before. Feed a cold, starve a fever. Doctors agree that you should starve neither a cold nor a fever, but eat a sensible and nutritious diet while you are recovering. Most importantly, you should drink plenty of fluids. Sucking your thumb will give you buck teeth. True. Children who suck their thumbs put pressure on their top teeth and push them forwards. However, if they stop when they are 4 or 5, they might well get away with it. Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. This is such an annoying habit that you'd be forgiven for wanting it to cause arthritis. It doesn't, but it does have an effect on grip strength and can cause swelling. Both good enough reasons for never doing it again. Pulling out one grey hair makes 2 grow in its place. This is similar to the one about shaving making your hair grow back stronger. Neither are true. Only 1 hair will grow from each hair follicle, and, contrary to the old wives' tale, constant plucking can in fact lead to hair loss. Counting sheep helps you fall asleep. This one does work for lots of people, though you don't have to count sheep. Any monotonous, non-stimulating activity that helps you relax should help you nod off. You could count your shoes. What can we conclude from examining these old wives' tales? Well, it's true that many are pretty wide of the mark. Some are ludicrous but harmless, others might even be dangerous. But there is a small minority which are still spot on today.